Talk to people based on what they're looking for, not based on what you know. All right, this next one's one of my favorites. I'm just looking at this question here before I give it to you guys. This one comes in all the time from clients and advisors that I work with. It actually even comes in from investment managers that I work with. So here it is. I get great engagement on LinkedIn, but if I'm being honest, it just feels like people within my industry who are the ones engaging. Aren't I just wasting my time? All right, so this applies to the whole industry, advisors, wholesalers, investment managers, right? LinkedIn is a platform that compliance has kind of green-lit before the others. If we look across the board, compliance has said, okay, we're comfortable with LinkedIn. So what that did is allowed the majority of finance to say, well, if this is the one we can use, we're using it. So there's a lot of us, those within the industry are on LinkedIn. So let's just get that out of the way. Obviously, there's going to be more kind of groupthink engagement going on a platform where the majority of those in the industry spend their time. So with that, you get great engagement on LinkedIn from your contemporaries, from the people you work with, from employees of the firm that you work at. Here's the problem with it. It creates a false floor, a inflated floor, a false level of security, really, right? So you know that when you put out content that it's going to get engaged with, a bunch of likes, a bunch of comments, it's going to feel good, it's going to look, 22 likes, 9 comments, this feels wonderful. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a step back, and I see this specifically in the advisor community. Guys, realize who you're talking to when you post your content. The majority of the time, what you guys are posting is groupthink content. You're 5 steps into the weeds on, savings rates and percentages and why this is more important than this. And people on Main Street that you want to bring in as prospects want to pay you to think about that. They don't want to think about that. That's not their hook. Their hook is that you'll make their life simpler. You'll take the burden, the headache, the stress of thinking about finance off of them. That's the solution to all of this. I'm a marketer. My goal is not to teach my clients why certain words and colors and sizes of images and time of day does better than others. That's just what I know. That's based on experience. Same thing with you guys. All of you've been through, different market cycles. That's the stuff that your clients pay you for. That's the experience they pay you for. You've had conversations with many different clients and people in different financial positions, and you've learned how to navigate that with them. And that's what your ideal prospect wants to buy. They want to buy that experience from you. They don't want to buy the fact that on page 79 in the CFP, book 2, that it says this. Like, they don't care about that. You guys need to deliver more consumable, human relatable stories and solutions and comfort when you're marketing. That's what my solution and guidance would be for you. Talk to people based on what they're looking for, not based on what you know. I hope that helps. That's probably the answer there. If you talk to people in your marketing based on what you know, their eyes glaze over because they don't necessarily care what you know. That's what they're paying you for. If you talk to people based on what they need comfort in and they're seeking, which is security, which is experience, which is an understanding, that'll win. You understand the stress they have and you have a solution for that, and that is you. Now, how do you get that out into the world? If you continue to put your marketing out from a place of advisor speak, from a place of intellect, you're going to lose a lot of eyeballs, because you need to remember that people are on these social platforms to take a break. They're not on these social platforms to learn more. Of course, if they happen to be learning more along the way, that's terrific, but they're not there to do that. They're there to take a break. So give them content that aligns with their reason for being there, and I promise your message will do better.